Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at a few simple concepts to help make the backswing easier. Often I see players working too hard through backswing, and it often leads them not getting into the best position to lead them into transition and the downswing. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Thanks once again for joining me. I was actually giving an online lesson last week on Zoom when I thought I would share the same concept that I was sharing with our players with the viewers on YouTube. And the player that I was coaching was just getting too long through backswing, and that was getting his trail elbow and shoulder into a position in relation to the rib cage that was really making it hard for him to start the downswing well. And this is something I see really common with players, and I find that it can be so hard at times to shorten the backswing just because there's that awareness of the time that it takes to get from setup to the top that the player has always traditionally had, or historically had, I should say. That'd probably be a better way to say it. So what we have to do is build an awareness of where we want top of backswing to be, and then work on taking the same amount of time from the ball to that position. That's been the best approach I've seen work for a number of players. So for example, what I encourage players to do is to stop the backswing when the hands are as far as, or at their furthest point away from the trail shoulder. So for me, that's right around there. From that point onwards, they would start to move closer to the shoulder. So right around here that's where I rehearse the top of my backswing too. I may, when the club is moving, when my arms are moving through backswing, go a little bit longer, simply because of the momentum, and that's absolutely fine. We want to create a little bit of stretch through backswing. And just on that topic, stopping a little shorter, and in this position here, when we've got a little bit of stretch, we want to feel as though we also have room or stretch able to stretch more in the transition phase. So we don't want to work too hard. We don't want to feel as though we're absolutely stretched out to our max in backswing, then we've got nothing left in transition there. So when I do this rehearsal to here, where my hands are at the furthest point away from the shoulder there, I don't feel as though I'm working really hard. It feels quite simple. And that's the sensation I would encourage players to take to the golf course. And of course, it's going to feel really different from a timing standpoint at first, but it should allow the lower body to move better as well, getting into that position. Okay, let's hit a couple here. I'm simply going to slow down my pace of hitting here so that I can really feel where I am at the top. I'm going to try and move from that position into just a nice balanced finish. So I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to get right here and then all the way through to a nicely balanced finish. Not bad there. Hit it nice. Felt a little bit of rushed in transition. I feel as though I can do a better job of almost feeling that transition phase a little bit longer. And that's actually a piece of feedback that many players will give to me. They'll feel as though the time between the lower body going and the upper body, or the hands and arms moving into downswing, will actually feel as though it's taking longer. It feels slower. Often when we run on too long through backswing, the transition gets somewhat messed up, and there isn't that nice bit of timing between the different parts of the body moving in the start of the downswing. So let's hit another one here. Again, just going to focus on, we're going to here, and then through, all the way through to my finish. Not bad there, a little bit clean on that one. Let's hit one more. See if we can get one really, really nice doing this. Really simple approach to practice. I like this. Not really overly technical. There we go. So you see it's not a long backswing at all. And that one felt pretty good there from backswing length, rhythm standpoint, ball contact. And that, I would say, is a nice way to approach your practice sessions if you want to shorten up that backswing and if you want to work on your timing in transition.